What's up, everybody? It's MrUknowwho from XMI Gaming, and today, guys, I'm bringing you update number 3 for the PlayStation 4 Xploder. So, for everybody who may or may not know, the beta has launched today. That is 100% correct. I received the actual link to download the beta. I tried it out. I reassigned to save. I read the instructions, and the first game that I actually reassigned was Final Fantasy 15, and it worked. It was a platinum save, and I reassigned it to my account. I went on the PlayStation 4, and I installed it from my USB, and then I went in the game, and I loaded it up, and it 100% worked. Now, there's a couple of things about the beta that I want to talk to you guys about before you actually go and buy it, or if you do get the beta, what's in the beta if you didn't install it already. First and foremost, the servers are not 100% activated. Yes, they did test the servers, and they do have more saves for us to reassign, but they said in the beta that it's offline, and they're just testing and adding more features to the final product. So they did provide us with, I think, about 20 platinum saves for us to actually download and use, and I don't remember what all 20 saves were, but it looks like they were platinum saved 100%, 100%, 100%. And from what I know so far, you can only use the 20 saves that they provide to reassign to your account. And I'm not disputing anything. I'll take that. But in the final product, they said they had a whole lot more saves for us to use, and more features are coming, which I can wait patiently for those, but they better keep their word on the email, because that's what they said. Second of all, it's not too hard to install the PS4 Xploder, and the interface looks just like the PlayStation 3 Xploder. So if you use PlayStation 3 Xploder, you should know what PlayStation 4 Xploder looks like. And yes, I will say this. I know in a couple of my videos I said save editor. I meant to say Resigner. So this is a Resigner. Now, will it be a save editor? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I'm just addressing this issue because a lot of people said, hey, MrUknowwho, you said save editor. It's a Resigner. I made a mistake. My bad. I meant to say Resigner. Now that's out the way, let's open up the PlayStation 4 Xploder. Give it a second, and I'll show you what it looked like. It's opening. Just be patient, guys. So as you guys can see, I have it. It's going to move it over right here. I hit continue. And I'm going to go. There's nothing in online cheat vaults. Like I said, is blank. Local saves. One save is to start up my profile or load my profile, and the other is to reassign. Now, I'm going to go to settings. And just like PlayStation 3 Xploder, looks the same. Now, I'm going to go to select profile. And this is just the instructions on how to set up your profile. I'm going to hit next so you guys can see all the instructions, which you guys should know by now. Self-explanatory, right? And then from here, I would click on the save that I want to use for my profile. So all you got to do, I'm just going to explain it real quick. Go on your PlayStation 4, you get a save, you copy it to a USB flash drive. You plug it into Xploder, you go to select your profile, you either skip it or hit next till you finish. You select the save that you want to reassign the other save that is not yours to. So I would select Horizon Zero Dawn as my profile. Click that, I'm done. Then your select profile should appear right here, which is your account. Then from here, right, I'm gonna hit start and show you guys this. Whoops, sorry guys. On your USB flash drive, right? you're going to have to make a new folder, right? And put 13 zeros here. I think it's 13. Don't quote me, but I think it's 13. And this is where you would drop the saves that are not yours, but provided from Xploder into. So you put the Final Fantasy save 15, for example, in here, right? Then you will go back to Xploder, right? And you would see it here. Now, I already reassigned this save to my account, so that's why the checks are here. But if I didn't reassign the save and I just dropped the Final Fantasy 15 save that Xploder actually provided to me, there would be an extra option right here. It'd be like a circle button. So it'd be 3: garbage, copy to PC, copy to USB, and another circle button right here. And it would say resign. And when I click that, it would resign the save that I put in the 13.0 folder to my actual PlayStation account, which is the 5D, whatever, and the save would appear in there, and I would be able to go put the USB stick in and copy the save to my account. It's just that simple, just that easy. If you want, I'll do it for you guys real quick. So let me close this out. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna delete the save. I already made a backup copy, and so on and so on and so on. So no big deal. And it's on my PlayStation. So I'm gonna delete this, even though this is Final Fantasy 15. I'm gonna delete this. Let's give it a second, because this is a big file. So it's gonna take a second to delete. So I deleted it. Now I'm gonna come back here that says Xploder save. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna open this up and extract it here. See, now I'm just copy this and drag it over real quick. And yes, you could do this with the file zipped or compressed. You don't have to extract it, but I'm gonna extract it because I just like to do stuff the normal way and extract the actual save and put it in the 13.0 folder. And once that's done, I'm gonna reopen Xploder to show you guys the button. Just bear with me. But so far, it is easy to reassign saves. Like I said before, I hope in the final product, I would be able to use other people's saves without relying on Xploder's save, because some people have better saves than Xploder. Even though Xploder may be able to get their hands on that save, I want to be able to just take whatever save I find, whoever, however, and reassign it and keep it moving. Or reassign saves to other people's profile, which I can do. With the beta, there's not a limitation on how many profiles could you reassign at the same time. You pretty much can assign, from what I know and what I'm looking at, as much profiles, but again, it has to be the save they provide for you to get it to work. Just give me a second, people. You see it, it's copying. And I'm just going to close this up real quick while it's doing this. You don't really need this. And yes, I'm doing this on a Vista computer. So for everybody that's saying, again, he's doing it on Vista or Vista, yes, it works. There's no issues. I didn't have an issue. It works straight. But I just want to make everybody aware that the beta is out today. Yes, I paid $20. I didn't pay $39.99. And so far, so good. Now, when will the final product be available? I'm not sure. But I'm going to hope that the final product will be coming late June or second week in June so that we can use it. Because everybody's waiting for it. You release the beta. And if you only got 20 platinum saves, that's not too much. So hopefully everything goes smooth. Now I'll copy the save. Everything is good. Now I'm going to open this back up. Let's give it a second, people. It's coming. It's coming. I know. I'm just going to hit skip, continue. I could do to validate later. And as you guys can see, you see? So this is how it looks when you take a save from Xploder and you drop it in the 13.0 folder for the first time after your profile is set up. Now, as you guys can see, there's 3 buttons: the trash can, copy to or back up to PC, and resign. This wasn't here before because I already reassigned the actual save. So this time I'm going to hit it for you guys. See, do you want to override? I'm going to hit yes. And I will say that for Final Fantasy 15, it took a while. Now you see moving your profile failed. Usually when you get a fail, you got to try again. Now I will say with the beta, I got a couple of fails, but eventually it worked. So let me do this. Let me go inside my actual save, delete the one that was reassigned. Just give me a second, people. We'll go here. And I believe it was this one. Right. I'm going to delete it. I'm not going to make a backup. It's on my PlayStation, so I'm good. Okay, I deleted it. Let's close this and reopen it again. Because I want to show you guys that it actually reassigns the save. And it works. Now, I know Final Fantasy 15 is a big file, but it worked. I mean, and it didn't take long for it to work. I would say most of the other saves, because the file is smaller, it should be a lot quicker. Now, let's go back in. It's doing the retarded again. It's saying that it was already resigned, even though I did resign it. Let's try it again. Be patient, guys. I'm gonna do it again. Let's go back on here. Let's look inside both folders. This was this. And there's nothing here. You know why it's giving me that error? It's because I already reassigned the save, even though I dropped it in the 0013. It was the save that I reassigned. So, no, I can't use that. The only way to do it is to re-download the save again and reassign it. But it works, guys. And that's pretty much all there is to using the beta. I mean, I'm not going to redo it and re-download it and install it. I tried. Take my word, it works. But for anybody that wants to try the beta, give it a shot. Like I said, it's 20 games or 20 saves that you can reassign. Hopefully, they'll toss us a little bit more. But if it's not, I'm going to assume that within the beta, they should be releasing the product in a reasonable amount of time. But as always, it's MrUknowwho from XMR Gaming. Check out my gaming channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you can share the video, let me know. And as always, peace.